Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to UEW Wrestling. Week 8 action is about to get underway. We have a packed show for you tonight. Some crazy upsets from last week, some brutality in the works. So, as you can see on your screen right now, here's the matchups from last week that you did not get to see. And finally, people, the last of the winless is over, as Andre the Giant was able to defeat Ricky Steamboat, and Rey Mysterio also finally got a win over Kurt Angle. Devastating loss for Angle, since he was sitting there in the running to try to get that second spot back in the Ruthless Aggression era. I'll take a few minutes to look at these as I switch over to the next slide for you. And there are the other matches. It's a crazy week, crazy brutality. I don't know, nothing really stood out too much as far as the matches went. There was only one match on the card that was a specialty match, as far as one that none of the others would be able to participate in. As far as, well, it could have been someone else, but Bret Hart, Owen Hart, they actually had a submission match. It was okay. But now let's show you the standings right now. As you can see, it's very different. Very, very different from last week. Flair still remains on top in the Golden Era. The Warrior has taken the second spot now. Savage has climbed up. Look at Hogan's spot. Hogan is the second from the last. What craziness is that? Austin continues to lose momentum as he took another L last week. Y2J is quick to catch him though, to take that top spot. Bret Hart not far behind, and Mankind not far behind either. The Rock is still losing, and so is The Undertaker. In the Ruthless Aggression Era, Edge is on top, 11 points deep. Eddie Guerrero bounced back from the loss last week, and, well, not last week, but the week before, and got himself 10 points. Angle, like I said, suffered a devastating loss. He needs to keep pace. We can see the finish line, people. We can see the finish line. And then, of course, Roman Reigns keeps winning, top dog over all eras. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into tonight's match. The first match on the card, as you can see on your screen, Ric Flair will take on Kane. We're crossing the brands again this week, so here we go. What an interesting week we had last week. The specialty matches, we're going back to normal here this week. We may end up doing it again, I do not know yet. Per the board of directors, we will see exactly what will happen in the next couple weeks. This is week 8, people. We have 4 weeks left after this until the end of the season. So it's definitely grind time. You gotta win as many matches as possible. You gotta get your points up there to get those 2 top spots. You do not want to leave it into anybody else's hands to decide your fate. The Nature Boy is sitting pretty right now. He is at the top of the Golden Era. So let's see if he can continue his winning ways here tonight over the Big Red Machine Kane. It was actually kind of hard to pick matches this week. Not that they were all good, but it's just like they were just weird matchups. Kane seems to be on the up and up himself, but is it too late? He's got to worry about his other competitors here. This is what I was talking about, getting late into the season and not being able to make pace to be able to catch these people. But right now, in his case, the Attitude Era, Austin keeps losing. Austin has to get back on his winning ways right now. But Kane could easily catch and maybe get to the top spot, possibly, or maybe even get to the second spot. Who knows? Anything can happen here in UEW, as you have been seeing for the past 7 weeks. So my question to you, who's going to come out on top, man? We don't have too long left. I know a lot of people are still shocked at the results and the places of some of these people, like me, like The Rock. I'm speechless on that fact that The Rock is all the way at the bottom. But nevertheless, here we go. The referee rings the bell and we're starting. So the eras, like I said, are crossing this week. Golden Era versus Attitude Era. Ruthless Aggression Era against PG Era. Get you some important points here to move up. So the question is a matchup of skills here. You know the Nature Boy is going to go for the legs of Kane to lock that figure 4 in later on. He's got to keep Kane on the mat. You don't want to let the big red machine get moving. And then become a big power game here as he chokes the life out of Ric Flair. Doing a big one. Kane thinking here now. Oh! Ric Flair with the counter. Now Ric Flair's going to go for a pin. Quick. Flair with a roll well. He's trying to end this early. 1. Flair only gets a 1 count though. I think Flair doesn't want to be in there long. He wants to get this match over quickly. Get back to the locker room so he could style and profile. Flair with another pin. 1. No, doesn't even get a 1 count. Trying to make Kane use all that energy to power, and Flair's going to go for another roll up here. 1. It could be expert strategy or it could be just plain dumb. But he's doing his job in keeping the big red machine on the canvas. 1, 2. Flair hit that patented knee right into the skull. And Flair looking for it. Can he lock it in? He's got the figure 4 locked in this early. Will Kane tap out? Kane fighting. Trying to stay alive. Can he reverse the pressure? And he does. And Flair is forced to break the hold. I don't think that was good strategy for the Nature Boy going for the figure 4 so early in the match. He hadn't even worked over Kane yet. He went for a bunch of pin attempts, trying to hurry up and get the match over with. But Kane is primed and ready. Choke slam. 1, 2. Kane almost walked away with a victory over the Nature Boy, but he got a shoulder up at the last minute. These two are going at it here. Now Kane measuring. What's he thinking? Stomp right into the bread basket. Nature Boy ever calculating. You know he's got some type of strategy going here. You gotta know he does. Oh, and a big clothesline sends Ric Flair flying over the top rope. Paying a little homage there to his brother. Kane on the top rope. Is he really going to dive to the outside? Kane! Oh my God! Axe handle smash to the outside. Drops Flair. And Flair is in trouble here. They're back in the ring. Stiff shot. Flair with the Irish whip. Oh, Kane. Oh, but Flair beat him to the punch. Now he's going to put him back in the corner. See what Flair is thinking here. Flair trying to stretch the arm. Maybe try to dislocate one of the joints. Kane, look at what is Kane. Got him up. Look at the power of the big red machine. And now Kane looking for another chokeslam. Flair is in trouble. Down he goes. 1, 2, and it's up. No, it's not over. Kane arguing with the referee, thought it was a slow count. It's debatable. But Flair stays alive. Flair possibly playing possum there. Flair measuring Kane now. Sweeps the legs, he's got him down. He's gonna lock it in. It's locked in again. Kane, he's right there. All he does is reach for the ropes. Can he reach the ropes? Flair breaks the hold though. Uh-oh. Flair took some time to take the turnbuckle pad off too. And it's over just like that. I guess he was thinking 2 more moves ahead. Maybe to soften the big red machine up to see if he couldn't get up. But it was no need, as Kane could not answer the count of 3. And Ric Flair is your winner here tonight, people. Continuing to move up. Well, not even continuing to move up. He's at the top. So, Ric Flair is your winner. Coming up next, people, we have another great match for you. This one had to be on the card. AJ Styles, Eddie Guerrero, both of them are at the top of their respective brands. Not at the very top, but you know what I mean. You saw the standings for yourself. But this one should be pretty good. We gotta watch it. So I know the phenomenal AJ Styles was on last week, but he's got to be on again this week because this match was too good to pass up. It should be a very intense, technical, high-flying, whatever else you want to call it, type match. It should be very, very, very good. So, as far as these 2 men go, like I said, I believe AJ, if I'm thinking right, AJ, no, I think AJ is out of the 2nd spot. I believe he's in the 3rd. I'm not 100% sure. I know I looked at the standings to myself, but I forgot already. I believe AJ is in the 3rd spot, though. Eddie Guerrero is in the 2nd spot. So AJ needs this win to keep pace and hope that his other fellow wrestlers start to make mistakes so he can get back in the running. Right now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Daniel Bryan is in the 2nd spot right now, taking AJ's spot. We'll see exactly what will happen here, but this one, like I said, should be good. So no card tonight for Eddie again. It seems when Eddie is all business, he doesn't come out in the card. No lowrider. He knows how important this match is. So he's going to come out focused and attempt to get the job done here. Once again, people, we will always remind you to make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you leave comments. As we continue to round out tonight and move on to the next following weeks, who do you still have your money on to take the top prize? Alright, AJ, Eddie Guerrero, referee rings the bell. And here we go. We're about to get started here as they lock horns. Referee, they won't break. Referee trying to break them up themselves. May see a very technical masterpiece here, man. The two men keep locking up and refuse to break. Well, here we go now. AJ with the side headlock takeover. Eddie with the counter with the head scissors. AJ gets back out of it, right back into the side headlock. Oh! Stiff shot. They meet back in the middle again. Irish whip to the ropes. Oh, but Eddie says no, denies it. There we go. Swinging head scissors from Eddie Guerrero. Drop kick to the lower back of AJ Styles. Now Eddie's going to Irish whip him back to the ring again, and another one. Eddie may see a target, possibly trying to target that back. The lower back of AJ Styles. Let's see if he continues to attack it the rest of the night. Oh, back and forth these two go. Eddie Guerrero, what's he thinking here? They want to stomp right on the chest of AJ. Now he's going to go for a pin. One. AJ kicks out at one. Kurt Angle is the next closest person to take that second spot from Eddie Guerrero. So Eddie has to win this match here tonight. AJ Styles, what's he thinking here? He's got him up, back suplex on the hardest part of the ring. AJ with a flurry. Now he's got Eddie up and slams him down on the outside. Got Eddie up again, drops him over. Referee is at a count of 7. Now he's going to put Eddie back in the ring after doing all that damage on the outside. AJ trying to work over the arm of Eddie Guerrero. And Eddie's in a little bit of trouble here. He's got to get back. AJ Styles rolls him over. Calf crusher is locked in. Will Eddie Guerrero tap out? No, he breaks out of it. Stiff elbow shot to the back of the head. AJ catches the boot. Big clothesline. AJ, I think he's going to set it up now. Can he nail it? Phenomenal forearm hits. It's going to pull Eddie to the center of the ring so there's no rope break. 1, 2. Look, I don't know what to say. Okay, sometimes this game puts on great performances, and sometimes we get stuff like this. The match just started. It's obvious that AJ is OP in this game. I don't care what anybody says. Match did not last long at all. Eddie barely got any offense in. Nevertheless, oh well, AJ Styles is your winner of this match. Well, people, let's hope this next match will be better than the previous one. Bret Hart will take on Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. The Hitman has been trying to string together some wins, trying to make his way to the top, possibly get that second spot. But with Austin losing as much as he's been doing lately, I say now the Attitude Era is a toss-up. It didn't seem that way in the first 4 weeks, because Austin was running away with the whole thing. But after that one loss in the I believe it was the tag team match was his first loss. That shocking loss to Kevin Owens. And it's been going downhill since then. Yeah, I believe it was. I believe when he tagged with Triple H. And it was Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns, I believe. That was the first loss. Then he lost to Kevin Owens in a singles match. And then he lost to Triple H. So it's got to be a toss-up right now in the Attitude Era. I am interested to check out Austin's match this week to see if he can bounce back for these 3 straight losses. Ricky Steamboat suffered a devastating loss last week to Andre the Giant, giving that man his first win of the season. It's obvious Andre is probably not going to be able to catch anybody. I would say he probably would be statistically eliminated. Because even if he won out, you have this week 9. Never mind, I'm not going to do the math right now. The match is about to start. Here we go. So this one has the potential of being the same, well, the match that I was hoping for with the AJ and Eddie match. 2 technically sound wrestlers, very gifted athletes. So hopefully Bret and Steamboat will put on a performance that we will all love. We got some technical wrestling mastery going on right now. Bret takes him down to the canvas, has a armbar on him. They reach a stalemate. A burning bulldog from Bret Hart. Bret Hart requested that specialty match last week between him and his brother Owen to see who would be the king of the sharpshooter. And Bret bested out his little brother and came out on top in the match. Bret with a cross body. Hitman means business in these last couple of weeks. He wants to make sure that his name is at the top so he can go on to the postseason. The golden era right now, in my opinion, is the most competitive. You got people bouncing up, bouncing down, bouncing all around, and a bulldog on the outside this time. So Ricky Steamboat hasn't really been able to get any offense in on the Hitman. It's been all Bret so far. And now he's gonna slam his head off the steel steps. Bret, 2 stiff shots, 3 stiff shots. Referee at a count of 6. Bret can't get him in the ring. Referee at a count of 8. Steamboat is out on the outside. Will he be able to make it back in? He's running. He just beat the count as Bret thought he already won the match. Turn around, Bret, no. And now Steamboat on the attack. Trying to fire up. Big chop. Steamboat, big chop lays out Bret Hart. And now he's got the sleeper hold locked in on Bret Hart. Will Bret tap center of the ring? Will he pass out? No. Gets out of it with a chin breaker. Bret Hart Irish whip to the ropes. Oh, he misses a drop kick. He must have been drunk. He's going to line Steamboat up. Irish whips him to off the rope. Oh, they meet in the middle. Bret turns him around. What's he thinking? No. Steamboat with a reversal. Bret with the reversal. Bret once again puts him in the corner. Here we go. Patented Hitman with the running bulldog out of the corner. And now Bret Hart on the second rope and drops the elbow. And Hitman thinks that's it. Referee way out of position. 1, 2. Steamboat kicks out at 2 and Bret can't believe it. Now the Hitman, I think he may be sizing him up. Here we go. No! Steamboat saw it coming. Stiff kick to the back. Now Steamboat now is going to work over the arm of the Hitman. Steamboat. He's going to work him over and continue to work on that arm. I think he has a plan in mind. He'll make it hard, and then Steamboat once again locks in the sleeper hold. Bret Hart, will he go to sleep? Fighting with everything he has. And another chin breaker. Steamboat on the ropes. Bret putting the fist to him. Strike after strike. They meet in the middle again. Stalemate. Now Steamboat showing the power of him. And a big body slam takes Bret down. And now Steamboat going to the top. Measuring Bret Hart. Can he hit it? Yes! Top rope splash. 1, 2. But Bret gets the shoulder up. And Steamboat cannot believe what just happened. Bret Hart. Big back breaker. He talking some junk to somebody in the crowd here. Steamboat back in the ring. Got out for a second. Oh, Steamboat with a devastating swinging net breaker. And now he's going back to the top. I think he's going for another one. Will it be second time's the charm? No, Bret caught him out of midair. Look at the strength of the Hitman. Into a side breaker. And now Bret measuring. Got him down. Flips him over. It's locked in, but Steamboat's in the ropes. Bret gonna go for a cover anyway. 1, 2. Steamboat gets the shoulder up. And now Bret's the one who can't believe it. Bret tried to go for another sharpshooter again, possibly. Reversal from Bret. He's got Steamboat up. He's gonna put him up on the shoulder. Oh, and drops him over the top rope. What must be going through the mind of the Hitman as he locks in a submission hold here? Or working hold. Looks like he's got that arm trapped. These two men have to be physically exhausted. Bret now, what's he thinking? Oh, he's gonna work over the legs. Trying to soften Steamboat up. Now it looks like he's just raking at the face and just pulls Steamboat up and slams him back down to the canvas. And a stomping on the face. We've seen this ruthless aggression side of Bret Hart before. And I think he's going for a pile driver. Plant Steamboat in the canvas. That could be it. 1, 2. Steamboat kicks out. We know the resiliency of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. But now Bret once again drops him. Center of the ring this time. He's got it locked in. Steamboat taps out. He cannot take the pain anymore. And the Hitman has come out on top. Big win for Bret Hart. I think that that ruthless side of Bret had to come out. That we so know and have seen plenty of times before. It was a technical wrestling masterpiece until that ruthless side came out. But he had to do what he had to do to get the job done. Our main event for the night, people. Kurt Angle will be taking on the big dog Roman Reigns. Kurt needs this match. Can he be the only man to take out Roman Reigns? Main event time here, people. As you see the pyro return, Kurt Angle looking to bounce back from that devastating loss to Rey Mysterio last week. Can Kurt get it done? Can he be the only man to knock off Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns is the only man, the only undefeated man in UEW right now. If anybody can get it done, it's this man. He has the focus, he has the determination, he has the skills. But you gotta think, is that loss lingering in the back of his mind tonight? Here comes the big dog. Roman Reigns stands alone at the top. This man is on a mission to be known as the greatest ever in any of the eras, in all of the eras. Can he continue his winning ways tonight? Roman has been ruthless himself. Can't even really say ruthless. It's like a quick hit. Something that you don't even see coming. Spears out of nowhere, taking his opponents out quickly. It all started in week 1 when he quickly dispatched his fellow Shield mate, Dean Ambrose. It did not take long at all, and he's been dominating ever since then, whether it be singles matches, whether it be tag team matches. This man is on a roll, and he is not looking back. The Ruthless Aggression era is kind of all, well, I guess you could say the 3 top dogs. It's going to come down to between them. As far as the PG era goes, I think it's going to be, well, probably the same formula. The 3. You had Rollins and the rest of the gang starting to get some wins under the belt, trying to come up, but they all suffered losses last week. And here we go, Roman Reigns showing the brute force already. This man is all business every week. This is what he does. Look at this combo. Irish whip into the corner into a Michinoku driver. Kurt Angle's going to have to be quick and fast on the pace. He's going to have to wear Roman down. Uncharacteristic of Roman, taunting, turning his back on his opponent. And a tornado DDT. Roman Reigns pulling out all the stops here tonight. We don't usually see all this taunting from Roman. I guess a little arrogance is starting to show from being at the top in a big DDT from Kurt Angle, and he goes immediately into a pin but doesn't even get a 1 count. Now Kurt Angle, here we go. This is what I was talking about, the wearing down. He's got that waist lock locked in, trying to suck the life out of Roman Reigns. Oh, the big head, but oh, and another one. Kurt Angle has come to fight. And a big overhead belly-to-belly suplex, and doesn't even fall down with him. Kurt Angle on a mission. Big clothesline from the big dog. Roman better stay focused. Big clothesline in the corner by Kurt Angle. Roman pushes him off, and another big clothesline. Hard-hitting match so far between these two men. But Kurt Angle has been answering every step of the way. Roman gets out of it. Kurt Angle trying to shake the cobwebs out. Roman calculating. I never seen this side of Roman. He's kind of like taking his time, but it's like he's showing a little bit of arrogance at the same time with all the taunts he's been doing. Slow movement. A Superman punch is blocked. And now Angle. German suplex. He's got it locked in. Pops the hips. Another one. He's still got that waist lock on. And a third German suplex to Roman Reigns. And now Kurt Angle picks him up. Look at the capture suplex. Kurt Angle showing the power. Roman back to his feet. Roman is nailing that clothesline left and right. Angle out of it. Angle, what's he thinking for here? Angle's got him up in a power bomb from Kurt Angle. That's not usually in Angle's repertoire. Now Angle, what's he thinking? He's letting Roman get back. Oh, Kurt caught slipping. Roman slams him down. Big punch from Roman. Another one. Leaves Angle stunned. Oh, and the overhand to the back of the head. And now Roman, what's he thinking? No, Kurt on the reversal. Drops him with a reverse DDT. Like Kurt is trying to plan on his next move. Here we go. More with the wear down, just like I said that Kurt needed to do. And now Kurt stalking. Then he hits the angle slam into the pin. 1, 2. But the big dog gets the shoulder up. Kurt doing everything that he needs to do right here. Wait a minute, Kurt going to the top rope. Could we be seeing that patented moonsault? No, he calls him to get up. Kurt misses. Big dog with a reversal. And now the big dog showing the power. Samoan drop. Kurt may regret that top rope decision. Tried to go look for a top rope chop or something like that. But he missed. Kurt Angle gets out of it. Oh, spear! Spear out of nowhere! 1, 2, and it's over. I told you. I tried to tell you people. The spear is the most devastating finisher in UEW right now. All it took was one. All it took was one spear. Roman Reigns continues the dominance. Kurt tried to give him everything he had, every step of the way. He had counters. He had an angle slam, but could not put the big dog away. And just like that, Roman Reigns is the man. Thank you for tuning in tonight, people. UEW Wrestling will be back again next week for Week 9 action. Tag team action back on the way. We'll see you next week.